What the fuck? Am I live now? I'm an idiot. Yes, I am. Bloody hell. What a dickhead I am, honestly. Can you hear me? Anyone? Anyone? Have I done it now? I don't know if I've done it now. You genuinely don't know. Wait, damn. Oh my god, I couldn't see chat. What a dickhead. Right, there you go, live. Bloody hell, I was having difficulties going live then because I stupidly scheduled it. And even though I scheduled it for the correct day today, at 7 o'clock, 1900 hours, and for some reason it didn't go live, and I assumed it was live. What a knobend I am. It's professional. This is the most professional stream you've ever seen. I was even starting to say my hellos and stuff. Hang on, I can't see shit now. Hang on. 2 seconds, sorry. This is such a bloody... I am such a rank amateur in everything I ever do. It's brilliant. Hang on. Come on, you dick. Right. Right, I can see chat now. At live, yes. Welcome everyone. I was gonna say my hellos, but I realised I wasn't live. Snoopy, welcome. Essie, I did see you come in. Matthew Lofthouse, welcome. Nagendra, welcome. GhostTube, welcome. N Chaplin, hello. Sunshine Factory, hello there. Mark Robotham, welcome. Geeksidal Tendencies, welcome. I've heard of tale of free cookies. Can't beat a free cookie. Tragedy Mask, welcome. Jay, hello. Wendy, hello. Rosie's, hello there. And Nikki, hello. Right. Peter, welcome. Yvonne, welcome. First time watching, welcome. I'm usually way less crap doing this live. I haven't done a live for a while, so it's probably why. Paul, hello, welcome. Yvonne, welcome. Did I say that? I don't know. Yeah, I did. Sorry. Right. Anyway. I still can't get over the fascination of me being in Delaware, United States. 2:11 Eastern Time, speaking to Mr. Gray across the pond. Well, Viz, welcome. D, welcome. What's the live going to be about? Well, I was going to make a video about, welcome Rob, about the counter arguments I've been getting in the comments about the SLS video I made about Really Haunted and Laney and Ben. I'm not going to go on about Laney and Ben and Really Haunted. I'm going to go more into the SLS part and the counter arguments I've been getting in the comments. Nothing bad, just like something we could go over. Or something else, who knows. Dorset Paranormal, welcome. I actually watched one of your episodes the other day, by the way. It was pretty good. Fiona, welcome. Mary Cat in Vegas, welcome. Kells, welcome. It's only 11 a.m. here in Washington State. Essie, welcome. Apollo Creed, welcome. Hello there. I love it. I wish I could say hello like Obi-Wan Kenobi every single time. Hello there. Oh, brilliant. I love it. And I do try to put it into my everyday thing sometimes. And they have no idea what I'm doing. They just think I'm weird. Helen or Helena, welcome. SLS does my head in. Yep. Get my Connect. No. It's really annoying. I'm going to go around on the weekend and just look around some local stores to find a Connect and see what happens. I really hate that SLS stuff they use. Thank you for the information. Well, I appreciate it. Mike Larry, welcome. Claire Brown, welcome. Ignacio, evening. So, yeah. So, basically what I was going to do is I was going to make a video, and I'm still going to make like a full-blown video, but I think we'll touch upon it here as well. And Natasha, welcome. It'd be interesting if we reviewed movies that get science atrociously wrong, like Moonfall. I haven't seen Moonfall, and I love that idea. I'd love that idea. I always say I'm not a scientist. I'm not a scientist, but I'm a science guy. Does the Kinect film in mirror image? Yes. I believe it does. I think it does. Well, it depends. I think if you're playing the Kinect on the Xbox, obviously it shows your room the correct way around. But when you convert it to like an SLS, I think it mirrors it. I can't remember. I think it does. Teresa Duffy, welcome. Portorero, welcome. Carl's Kang. Oh, Sang, sorry. Evening. DW. Did you see The Shape having a bit of a go at the Casper site yet? As much as I love and continually watch Ben, he's not wrong. No, I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched that particular video. Rosie's Cottage. How great is that? We're all everywhere across the world, but all here today. Yes. No, I was going to start with a rant there. I'm not going to. Never mind. I was going to go on about work and how much is doing my fucking head in. But we're not going to. But anyway, Brian, welcome. Right, so we're going to get to the comments now. This isn't a comments video, but this is just on that particular video. Because in the video, if you haven't watched it, it was 2 videos ago. Yeah. And basically, I showed Really Haunted and Lainey and Ben and how they're overlaying tracking data from the Kinect and how you can just key out the black areas to make a little movement and stuff. And you can make the Kinect figures do anything because it's you. It's you walking around. You do all your things, and then you overlay it with different footage where you go, oh my god, what's that? You know, that kind of stuff. England, welcome. Paul did a similar video on Casper Site, and I have to say I agree with that. I haven't watched Paul's either. I do plan on. I'm not gonna get in on that. I leave Casper Site to his own stuff. It's up to him what he does. But I haven't watched those videos yet. But I have seen the titles, I should say. Kimmy, welcome. Where was I? I forgot where I was. Oh yeah. So I made the video about the SLS, how you can overlay and why it's not seeing a ghost. Because when, like, what's his name? When Lee when he's walking around in his house, and you know he's walking around, and then you see a stick figure go in front of him, and I said it's impossible because the Kinect or SLS does not have X-ray vision. And then I got the counter argument, in which we're going to go over in a bit now, and it's a fair comment to ask. I'm not having a go. It's a completely fair counter argument to have if you're leaning towards that. But basically, right, we're going to go, where am I? Oh shit, hang on. Bloody hell, right. Okay, so we're going to go like that. So this was from the 1, 2, 3, 4 days ago. I think, I can't remember. Melania, welcome. JC Gaming, welcome. Welcome from Ireland. I love Ireland. Alive Beardwatch. Ghost Tube from South Africa. Welcome. Right. Anyway, so in the comments, there's one 5 minutes ago, right? Which I will get to all the comments in the proper comments video. But there's some, like from The Shape, for example. You can tell it's overlay. I know what Lee's excuse will be. Lee will say that his poltergeists are see-through. Therefore, there's no need for X-ray vision. Interesting. You get a heart first. The other one is not the other one. It's quite a lot, actually. Where is it? I will get to the rest of your comments. Cats are indeed weird. Yes, they are cats. Cats with Kyla. Where is it? Where the bloody... Alright, Infinite Realms also said the same thing. Great video, although I can already hear the counter-argument that while the camera doesn't have X-ray vision, the ghost is showing is invisible. So in that instance, it does. But, right? Now, Archangel, welcome. What I was saying when I made that video of the SLS, we'll get to some other stuff now, but I just want to address this part first. And also, I have a Discord, which I probably haven't linked in this part, but it's on my channel. Go join it. There's like-minded people, there's skeptics, believers, whatever. Have fun. There's mods there, so behave. Don't be a dick to anyone, just have fun. But there's quite a few people who chat a lot on it. But anyway, yeah, so in the video, I was saying that it can't... When Lee is walking around, you see the skeletal tracking on his body. And then you see another skeletal stick figure, a ghost, come into view, cross in front of him. And I said, that's impossible because the camera is not X-ray vision. And the counter-argument is and I suppose there's a fair counter-argument if they lean into that side, is that's because ghosts are invisible. Now, my counter-argument to that, right, is like I said, I said in the video, the Kinect, it sees normal video like this. It also sees in IR, infrared. And that's when you see like the black and white video on SLS cameras, the Kinect cameras, and you see stick figures, you can still see the person is tracking. You can always see the person is tracking. The person is never invisible of the skeletal tracking, right? So that means that it needs physical 3D photons. I know photons are not 3D, but you know what I mean. My peeps, welcome. Well, they technically are, I suppose. But anyway, I'm getting too stupid. So it needs the IR camera of the SLS needs to see something in order to track it, right? It's like I said, it doesn't see in any other spectrum of light other than infrared, standard obviously, and I think UV. I can't remember. But basically, Norma, welcome. I will get to the comments now. I just want to get this off my brain while it's still in there fresh. But basically, when it's tracking a skeletal stick figure and there's no one there, they just overlaid tracking data, because if the IR sensor is tracking someone, you'd be able to look at the video footage of the SLS tracking data and see someone. You know what I mean? So if it's an invisible ghost, so to speak, it wouldn't be able to see it because it's not seeing the infrared photons, light, what have you, in order to track it with skeletal tracking. That's why we know, going by science, we know that it is tracking a person who you can't see because, like I said, they just used in the tracking data and they filmed it before. Do you get what I mean? Am I making sense here? Am I making absolute sense? Or am I talking absolute bloody chuff? You know what I mean? But that's my point. That was my counter argument to the maybe it can't see it because the ghosts are invisible. And my counter argument to that is if they're invisible, the IR sensor would not be able to track it. Because it's not on a different spectrum of light that we don't know of. Even if it was, right? Here's my other argument. Even if ghosts were on a different spectrum of light that we as people have not discovered yet. Even if it was on a different spectrum of light that we have not discovered. I mean science, humans in general have not discovered this certain spectrum of light that ghosts exist on. Even so, the camera would not pick that light spectrum up. So it would not track anything on that light spectrum. Do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean? I get what you mean. Thank you, Melina. I'm glad somebody does. But that's my counter argument to the counter argument. And I'm going to drop this in a proper video in the next few days because not everyone is going to see this live. I know that. But got it. Thank you, Brian. But that was my counter argument, and yeah, I think it makes sense to me because if you know how light works and the different spectrums of light, you know that the camera is not tracking anything. It's not seeing different lights of spectrum because it's just simply not designed to do that. It's as simple as that. Anyway, I think I'm done with that little thing. I think I'm done with that little brain fart. It wasn't a brain fart. I think I made sense. Do you get what Dandalf is cooking? Kyla, thank you. But anyway, I'm going to get to the comments. How are we all today? I just wanted to get that off my chest. Because it's something I've been like mulling over the last couple of days. Because when someone said, well, ghosts are invisible. I thought, well, no, because we'd see them. The camera would see them, I should say. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that now because it's getting stupid. But anyway. I gave up on Discord. I'm there and joined and I read a lot, but it wouldn't let me comment or post. Jay, if you're still in the comment, if you can direct message me, I'll see what I can do about that. I don't know why you can't comment on it because there's no restrictions on it, so I don't know. Well, there is obviously, but not that anyone else has restricted. You know what I mean? But we'll look into that. Right, where was I? Dino Nuggets. I've heard of him. I'm sure we've covered him quite a bit. I think. Dino Nuggets. I'm sure we have. We probably have. Our top 5 or something. I'd love to see you tear his videos up. Right, let's have a quick look. I'm not going to watch them right now. Dino Nuggets. Dino Nuggets. I'm sure I've covered him a ton. Right, hang on. Because I can't hear nothing. You can't see nothing either. I'm sure I've covered him. Skeptic to believer, final part.
Are you a skeptic now?
I don't know. We can only investigate further.
What else do you want to do? You go ahead and go down.
Okay, it's not really thing. I'm sure I've covered this guy before. Covered Dino Nuggets. I'm sure of it. Maybe not on his personal channel, but as part of a top 5 or something. I think so. Yvonne, yep, the camera tracks it, then it will have footage of it. If the camera can't see it, then it won't track anything. Exactly what I'm on about. Exactly what my little rambling commentary was trying to get at. If the camera can't see it, it won't track it. Simple as that. Thank you, Yvonne. If ghosts are invisible, how are they being tracked? Exactly. You're making sense. Well, thank you, something Darkside. Apollo Creed, I always find using gadgets or science to prove or disprove ghosts to be a tricky one. Science is fact, that is true, but if ghosts are real, we have no idea if they are bound by our rules of science. Well, the problem, I'm like I said, I always say, I think I said it in the beginning, but you missed it because I wasn't live. Or you might have, I can't remember now, but I'm not a scientist, but I'm a science guy. I'm heavy into science. I love anything to science, astrophysics, anything like that. I love it. But even like the science of light, and I just love science in general. But the thing with when investigators, when they use like these gadgets and they say this is how you find ghosts, this is how you see ghosts, this is how you hear them speak with the Ovilus and what have you. But the point is, none of those gadgets, and I mean none of them have been scientifically proven to do anything other than find electrical wiring. That's pretty much the only gadget which is probably useful is the EMF reader, which is obviously electromagnetic frequencies, which are real, by the way. But it's mainly like finding wiring or old appliances and stuff like that. and you know, there's even EMF flying around, even in the wilderness, just from the ionosphere, stuff like that. So it's going to pick up random little things here and there. That's the problem with that. The Ovilus is just a sound bank. I don't know how anyone could use that kind of thing. You know, so, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it sounds spooky. I don't know. But the Ovilus is just a sound bank. Just spouts off random words, and I don't know how it picks those words. I mean, I suppose you could say one argument is it's the ghost putting those words into the Ovilus. I don't know how we would know how to do that. Because, think about it. If a living person now was looking at an Ovilus, whatever the bloody hell you call it, and they're like, right, how do I get this to say something without touching it? You can't. It's impossible, right? It's impossible, I think. But then, if you're a ghost, and some investigator says, see this box here? This is called an Ovilus. I want you just to manipulate it to speak to me. And the ghost is thinking, I don't know, how the hell do I do that? I can't touch it. I mean, I could mess with the ether or whatever. The ether doesn't exist, but you know what I mean. They could mess with something, but then again, how do they get that box to say a word? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's weird. It's so weird to me. It's really weird. And then there's just the gadgets that, and I'm not hating on investigators. Like I said, there's a lot of genuine ones out there who I like, and they genuinely try to go out and see if they can find anything. I'm not saying they do, but they are genuine about it and they don't try to fake. But I just don't get the use of gadgets. And, you know, SLS cameras, heat vision. I don't get that. I don't get heat vision. Although I suppose this could technically show cold spots. Well, it does show cold spots, but you know what I mean. I just find it weird when it comes to like these gadgets which have not been scientifically proven in any field other than electrical wiring gets used and and they state it as fact. This is how you see a ghost. And I blame Zach Bagans for that. Because not having to go, but he was I think it was him and what's that guy, Bill Chappell, on the show. I used to love watching Ghost Adventures, by the way. I haven't watched it for a while, but it's purely for the entertainment purpose, I should say. But yeah, I think they pretty much started the trend of the SLS camera, the Ovilus, and something else I can't remember. I just find it weird. Right. I'm gonna catch up on your comments because I haven't stopped bloody rambling since I've gone live. I think my head is fried from work. But anyway. Oh, excuse me. JC Gaming. Me and my wife love watching you here in Ireland. Well, I appreciate it, JC. Thank you. Down Home Sunset. Hi, Gandhi. Well, welcome. Mujin, welcome. Yeah, apologies if I missed anyone coming in because I've been rambling for a bit. Alright, I'm gonna go up and try and catch up. Yvonne, if it was in IR, it would show up on the camera. Yeah, we're going on the connect. I've covered that now. I'm gonna cover that in another video, but I get what you're all saying. Sample clearance. I've always liked this particular shirt. Any history weird, I know, but always wonder when I see it. Shirt. I don't know. Requiem, welcome. Jenny J, welcome. Bit late, you are late, Jenny. Eden Moon, I remember when Ugu, I never know how to say that, Ugu, and the Florida crew outdid themselves, and I wish these kitchen ghost SLS ghost faking channels would slip up too. That was the best drama ever. I've always said, and like I've inadvertently got involved sometimes, and I've stopped. I don't get involved in drama. I just don't, because it doesn't do any good for anyone. But I remember watching all that shit go down with Yugu, Florida crew. Oh my gosh, I can't remember who else it was. Have you all see that meme of Spider-Man. The 3 Spider-Mans all pointing at each other. No, I'm Spider-Man. Who are you? No, I'm Spider-Man. Who are you? You are the fake one. I'm the real one. You're the fake one. I'm the real one. That's exactly what they were doing, and it was hilarious. It was brilliant. It's so funny that seeing a load of fake, known fakers calling each other fake. It was brilliant. It was so funny. So funny. The same thing happened like about a year ago with the ITC channels. Cody ITC and Huff Paranormal. They were on a fight as well. It was brilliant. It's so funny. I just don't get it. It's so funny how they like try to big themselves up as I'm the real deal. You were the fake one. When everyone else around them, no, actually you're full of shit. It's quite funny. Anyway, what was I on about? I'd love to see Dan comment on the Mo Sardi or CJ faking. I don't watch them. I don't bother with those channels because they. Do you know, funny enough, for some reason I was looking at all the channels the other day, and I went to Mo Sardi's. I went to Oh My Gosh. I went to Haunting the Dead. Nothing against the guy. I find his videos extreme cringe, but even though they swear and stuff, and like it's always a stalker or some shit, they clearly made for kids. Like Mo Sardi, especially, his channel was like, I called this person at 3 a.m. It's clearly made for kids, or am I wrong? It's aimed at kids, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I'm not. If any adults here watch it and enjoy it, I'm not having a go. I just think those particular channels are specifically made for the younger generation, I should say. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Salee and Nettie. I love paleontology and the study of life on Earth doesn't have a spiritual side. Yes, I agree. Anything scientific. It doesn't have to be astrophysics. It could be like ancient Egypt, the real stuff, not the UFOs. You know what I mean? I love all that stuff. I love anything history, science, anything to do with the real world. I love it. Pick a random word and the team makes that word fit. Yes. You're going on about the ovulus. Yeah, that's another thing. What's it called? Confirmation bias. A lot of that happens. It's so funny. I've seen some where like they've got the ovulus going and they'll say something like, I don't know, garden. And you're like, oh, there's a garden outside. That means something. And then they'll go outside and then they'll have another word come up, say, I don't know, fence. And you're like, oh, there's a fence right there. It's like, then they were like, this boy, he must have tripped over the fence and drowned in the garden puddle right there. It was raining that day. In the puddle right there. And now he roams this house at night, only at 3 a.m. And I love it. They'll make up a story off that one word. It's brilliant. I'm going on, aren't I? Right, so I'm catching up. Sorry, I am catching up. Oh, are we all today anyway? I was going to say a shit day, but I've had a terrible week in work. It's doing my head in. It's really doing my nut in. Really doing my head in. But I'm not going to go on about it. Stop propaganda. A novelist picks up your keywords and responds back with related words, and when it's quiet, it just rambles nonsense. I'm gonna pick one up because like I see people using the Necrophonic app, which is weird because I did a video about that a while back. I went out into the middle of nowhere and it just spouted the same old bollocks over and over. But I'm gonna do the same with a novelist. I'm gonna get a novelist. I'm gonna do some experiments in public places, in the wilderness, and just see where it says. Just out of curiosity. Sonny, welcome. This is the first I've made, and welcome to you, Sonny. Glad you made it. Clusters 1.0. It's easy to make an old phone ring with batteries, transmitters, and receiver. Anytime I see a phone unplugged and ringing, I want to see inside. I know what kind of videos you're talking about, and the main ones I've seen, like it's always abandoned videos. And they're like, oh, this phone is ringing. I mean, you can easily add that in post. You don't have to have a batteries to make the phone ring. You can just add it in. You could just say this phone is ringing when it's not. Then in the edit you put a ring in. It's as simple as that. I rate Puffin, welcome. There you go, Yvonne. You can add a sound effect in there, didn't I? Yeah. What fake Randonautica? Haunted the Dead, he goes all in on Randonautica and stalkers. I don't know. I don't understand the fascination with stalking videos. I mean, real stalking in real life is terrible. You should never do that. And, anyone who does that probably needs to go to jail. But the kind of stalking videos that they do, like, what do you have the other day, Haunted the Dead? Yeah, like, there's a guy in a mask or something stalking him. And every other video, he's like... It was like at the end of one of it. I didn't watch the entire video. I was just curious because he raps at the end of it as well. So it's just weird. But like, hit like if you want me to unveil his mask next time. It's like, okay. It's so funny. It's so funny. Right. There's a lot of message retracted. Just you can say what you mean. Don't worry about it. Mosagi and his followers are all between 10 and 14. I'm not taking the piss when I say it's for kids. There's nothing wrong with having something just for kids. But I think it's aimed at kids. I genuinely do. Afterloft, how's work been? Terrible. Like I just said, absolutely shit, stain, horrible. I can't beat myself out in live, so I gotta restrain myself a bit. Where was I? Excuse me. I saw a Mosagi vid where he was in a cottage and actually said that the PLL people who put on the roof, did black magic. I don't know. When they put the nails in. Oh, right. She said there are people who created the roof, or built the roof, I should say, did it with black magic nails. Where's the proof? I bet he didn't provide any proof, which is why it works. For certain people. Archangel Knights says, do you think UFOs or aliens are real? I've been asked this many times. And my thing with it is the simple size. This is where my brain just goes off on one. The simple size and magnitude of the known universe. I'm not talking about the ones we don't know, but the known universe as far as we can see. I think we can, so far, thanks to like Hubble and what's that new telescope, St. James something, we can see about 34 billion light years into the universe. Obviously, the universe started, 14.5 billion years ago. Because of the expansion of the universe, it's getting further and further away, so the light travels further and further. So we can see, I think, about 34 billion light years away. I think. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, like I said, I'm not a scientist. But it's bloody far, we can see. We can see really far. But even then, we know there's things further than that, we just can't see them. So just think now that that entire universe, 34 billion light years, 1 light year is bloody long. Well, it's a year. Hence the name. It's how fast light takes to travel. 1 year. Stupid. I know, I'm getting stupid. But anyway, to say that we're it, I think is dumb. I think it's dumb myself. And I know there's, and I got it sort of half right, half wrong the other day when I said there's an equation out that says there probably isn't anyone else in this entire universe. I find that I don't believe that. I just refuse to believe that. And I think that equation came out in the 1940s. There's a lot we didn't know in the 1940s. I'm just saying. But I don't know. I mean, as far as aliens, it has to be. I'm not saying they have a head and arms and 2 legs, 2 arms. I'm not saying that, but there has to be something out there. Has to be. There has to be. I refuse to believe that our shitty little blue ball. See, I'm not as poetic as Carl Sagan. Our little shitty little blue dot in the we're not even in the center of the galaxy. We're right on the bloody side of it, of our galaxy, I should say. is it. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. I don't care what anyone says. But anyway, yeah. Oh my god, see? You ask me these questions and I don't stop talking. But I do like those kind of questions. I really like them. I like the questions that make my brain go off on a tangent. They are the best questions. I love that. Cast with Kyla. I was watching an interview documentary about when aliens crashed into Roswell, which I believe is what happened. What is your thoughts on that? I don't know. It's so weird because there was so many conflicting reports back then with the Roswell stuff. One, like, it's got that famous picture that I think it's like a deputy sheriff holding up like a piece of foil and saying this came from the alien craft. Then they said no, it was actually a weather balloon. And the problem is, it was so long ago now with so little technology, and the people who went there when they first discovered it, they started moving stuff around so they couldn't like examine the crash site, I should say. It was probably a weather balloon. I don't know what to say on that because it was so long ago. I wasn't there, and so many reports, different reports about it. I don't know. It's interesting though, and that's pretty much what started off everything when it came to UFOs in the modern era, I should say. So it's good. And it also kicked off the X-Files, which I loved as a kid. Adriana Argel, welcome by the way. Also, I've how to real stalker, and you would. Oh yeah, I've had to deal with a real stalker, and you would definitely get the. Yeah, exactly. This is what I don't like those stalker videos these channels do. Are they entertaining? I don't find them entertaining because, like I said, stalking in real life is a real horrible thing to happen to anyone. But I don't know how those kinds of stalking videos are entertaining. I don't know. Maybe there's a bloody audience for it. Well, there clearly is. Because they get a shit ton of views over it. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Leah Really Haunted is the Leslie Nielsen of this generation. I like Leslie Nielsen. He was good. Matthew Lofthouse says, a girl from school once told me she liked me for 5 years and she followed me on and knew where I lived. She told me she nearly had my phone number from asking my mates. She told me what shop I went to. I mean, if you're teenagers, it's different. You have a crush on someone. They're like, oh my god, you're my everything. You know, I think with teenagers, that's different. That's the crush. When I'm talking about like stalkers, real life stalkers, when they're like full-blown adults, that's wrong. It's wrong. Don't do it. Do not do that. The James Webb Telescope, thank you. Teresa Duffy, did I say something wrong? No, I don't know. I haven't seen it, Teresa. So apologies if I missed something. And if there's anyone in the comments having arguments, don't. We're all friends here. Calm down. Oh, the chat keeps skipping, I should say. Right. I've had a real story, yeah. Did you watch the video I posted on Discord about Amazon wanting to contact the dead? No, I haven't watched it, but I think you're on about the Alexa thing. I think that's what you're on about, probably, which is bloody weird. That's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard, and I think I saw that headline a couple of days ago. And if you don't know what it is, Amazon are going to trial, it's weird, they're going to trial where you can change the voice of your Alexa. If anyone has Alexa, I apologize if it's going off right now. But you can change the voice of your Amazon voice box to like mimic, say, celebrities, but you can also mimic your loved ones who have passed away. I don't know. Would you want that? Would you want that? I don't know. That's a bit weird. Maybe it'd help some people. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird one. Getty Germany, welcome by the way. If there are aliens who don't jump to other solar systems, it will be all very irrelevant if they exist. Exactly. That's the other thing about when we, say we are it. We are going on our tiny little human perspective. To us, we are it. But it could just be in a different solar system where, you know, even with light speed, we're going to Star Trek shit here now. Even with light speed, it would still take like about, I think, our nearest star system, it'd still take about 20,000 years at light speed. I think. Could be wrong. Again, I'm not a scientist. Merlin Maggi, so Dandalf, are we aliens? It's very possible. I love this theory, by the way. I don't think there's any evidence whatsoever about it, but I just like it. Is that the planet Earth, which was formed 4.6 billion years ago, started off with all kinds of animal shit, you know, the goo, then animals, and then someone plonked a load of primates on it. And that's where we descended from. I love that theory. That we weren't originally from Earth. You know, somehow our DNA spores, whatever, drifted from another planet through space, settled on the planet Earth a couple of billion years ago, and we eventually evolved to where we are now. I love that. There's zero evidence to say that's true, but I love it. Sonny, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. Portorero, this is my favourite quote. The universe is a pretty big place. If it's just us, seems like an awful waste of space. Contact, one of my favourite films. And again, I think that was written by Carl Sagan. And I agree. I bloody agree with that quote. It would be a hell of a waste of space. Peter says, or Piotr, I don't know, I think it's Peter. I do apologise if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Great conversations I had about UFO with conclusions about different chemical elements not known to Earth, as well as different ones responsible for life, not carbon. Yeah. Again, I've heard that theory that obviously if aliens did exist outside of our solar system, it's not saying that. Would they be carbon based? I don't know. Because carbon is a universal element. It's not just found on Earth. I think. I'm fairly sure. So I don't know. Who knows? Excuse me. Right, chat keeps skipping for some reason. Michelle Michu Graham says, and this is a question I always get, I love it. You debunk everything but, have you ever experienced a paranormal thingy in your life to date? The only answer I can ever give to that, and this is what the same answer I always give, is like when I was a kid, I was full blown believer. I mean, I was scared shitless of going in dark rooms because I thought a ghost was going to have me. And I've seen little shadows in the corner of my eye, but I have always put it down to I'm just tired. And because the muscles in your eyeballs relax when you're tired, and they cause shimmering. I don't know the technical term for it, but they cause like a shimmering in your eyeball, and that causes you to see shadows at the corner of your eye. So when you turn, shadow's gone because it's only seen on the side of your eyes. I've seen stuff like that, but I've never put it down as paranormal. I don't know. Maybe I have seen a ghost and I just didn't know. Maybe that guy walking down the street in 18th century clothing, maybe I thought at the time, oh, he's going to cosplay, that maybe he was actually a ghost. I don't know. I have never seen anything where I could say that's paranormal. I haven't. Not yet. There's always hope, though. Right. Where did you do that? Mike Larry. If someone said they can prove synchronicity and start flipping the coin and get heads every time, how many flips until it's unreasonable to say it's not synchronicity? The only experiment I've seen that being done, flipping a coin and getting heads, he got heads 10 times in a row, was Darren Brown, right? And if you look it up, it's really good. Look it up. Darren Brown flips a coin 10 times in a row and he gets heads every single time in one take. He did it on the show. It's Darren Brown's show. He did it. He flipped the coin, got heads every single time. There was a celebrity watching him do it, and then right, I'm going to show you how I did that. And then they showed him for the clips of him in previous videos trying for at least like 4 to 5 hours to get it 10 times in a row. I think it's the chaos theory stuff. I don't know. that's the only one I've seen who done it 10 times in a row. Is because it was his like 56th take in the entire day where he got it 10 times in a row. That's the only one I've seen. Unfortunately, I don't know. Councillor Kyle says, I asked you about the time traveler on TikTok in a comment or video, I don't remember which video, from 2027, and he's the last human. I can't remember his name. I know you're on about. I think he was a mix of walking around during the pandemic, and he was using various editing techniques to hide out people. No doubt. Don't worry. I doubt he was the last human. He's probably just going to Spa. Get like a Mars bar or something. He's just like, I'm going to film people because I'm in the pandemic. There's no one around. That's all it was. Mystic question. Hi, Mr. Gray. What do you think about the dog man captured in Amarillo Zoo cam? I don't even know what that is. You're going to make me Google stuff now. Zoo dog man. Is that it? Oh, I spelled Amarillo wrong. Bloody hell. How do you spell Amarillo? Where is it? I've missed it. Ah, there you go. I can't type. Amarillo. It's not Amarillo, is it? Ooh, what's that? Right, it's gonna. I'll get back to your comments now. Is that it? Advert. Brilliant. I'm just baffled at home. Many people, I've missed it, believe ghosts, if they are real, would listen to our commands and do what we tell them to do, like what happens in some of these videos. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and it's a thing. Bro, dude, bro! Oh my god, why is this advert still going?
Being caught on camera, a mystery in Texas. What is this strange figure that people are trying to figure out?
Yeah, so there's aliens now.
Hopefully this doesn't get me copyrighted, by the way.
Monkeypox. What about Wolfman? Yeah, this is really, you guys, sometimes
the dogman holding a spatula.
Today. Here's some video, though.
This one is trying you today?
Yeah, it's trying me. This is from Amarillo, Texas. It shows an unknown figure walking around a perimeter fence at the Amarillo Zoo. The creature is wolf-like, I guess. It, to me, sort of looks like the Sonic...
Is it a video or is it just a picture?
Before they, had to fix it. Anyway, it was spotted at around 1 a.m. in May 21st. Apparently, there was no sign of entry into the zoo. No animals or people were harmed. The city is now encouraging people to send ideas for what they think it might be, saying, quote, "We just want the Amarillo community to have fun with it."
So I'm assuming that's the wolf head right there, and that's his ears. That's his mane, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. It's a picture, unfortunately. I'm sure if you saw it in motion, it probably looks like a dude. I'm just saying. But I don't know. You can't really do much on a picture. Is there video of this? Why is there only a pic? Is there video? Someone make it you should get YouTube Premium. Well, because I put ads on my video, I feel a bit bad. Not having ads from other people. It's through a fence, convenience. Yeah, it's a fairy. I think it's a bloody fairy. You're damn right. Is there video of this? Or is it just, I don't know. What am I looking at? Any video of this?
Welcome back to What's New. Matt, you may want to pay attention.
Yeah, exactly. If
it's the first shot.
If it's CCTV, there would have been video, surely. Someone said it was a coyote.
Time to talk about stranger things right now.
Yes, let's do it, actually. Like I said, someone could be wearing a costume. We're really not sure. But this picture was captured outside of a barbed fence. The city of Amarillo posted the photo on Facebook.
It's just a photo. That's the problem. It's just a photo. Comic-Con. Yeah, where was Comic-Con this day? Exactly, Bujin. Everyone's like, it's a Wolfman. There's probably like 100 other possibilities. One of them, I would say, a dude with a jacket over his head. Because he's sneaking about. That's the problem, though, isn't it? It's just a picture. You can't do much with the picture. Why can't we see it walking around? Exactly. It's bollocks, David. Exactly. I think it's the skinwalker. Maybe. I don't know. I just find it weird when stuff like this gets so much traction of a simple picture. It happens all the time. It's all bollocks, Ghost Tube. I agree. Now you come to mention it, didn't actually see actual footage. Exactly. I haven't seen any footage. Is there video of it? Video. I don't think video exists. I think it's just a photo. Because if you saw it in motion, hang on, what's this? Is this
Before
a
we
video?
go, the city of Amarillo is asking for help identifying.
No, it's not.
strange-
See, that's the problem. Anything can look weird in a photograph. When it comes to photographs, even with like ghost photographs, anything can look weird in a photograph. I'm sure if you saw it in motion, it looked perfectly fine, like a dude. That's unfortunate. But if there was video, we could have a closer look. I think the camera is just the one that snaps photos when it detects movement. Yeah, what do they call trail cams? Is that what they call them? I think that's what they call them. Suffering Succotash. How do you know? I'm Kellen. This is Slept Ham. Welcome. I thought it was in the zoo. It could be anything. Yeah, I think it's outside the zoo, isn't it? It's around the perimeter of the zoo. It could just be someone walking home at night after having a piss up. And he's cold. That's why he's got his jacket over his head. I don't know. Sorry, I really need a drink. I do apologise. Don't look at me. Excuse me. He's looking for his keys after hours. Lost them while visiting during the day. Exactly, Nexus. Exactly. I look weird in a photo. I look weird. Trust me, I look weird. Full stop. But you should see me in photos. I'm weird. I'm all lopsided. It's strange. Do you have an email so I can send you a pic? I took to debunk. Yes, I do. What's it called? It's this. It's in my channel. Where is it? It's in the about page of my channel. There you go. Can you see that? No, you don't. It's right there. worldofmrgrey@gmail.com. I do check it from time to time, but sometimes I forget I have it. But I do check it from time to time. So if you want to send me anything, send it there. I'll have a look. Or you could join the Discord and post it in the pics place. And people will have a look there. It's up to you. Or just send it to me. Man, bear, pig. South Park's the best. Michelle asked you a question. Do you think that perhaps you have tried to deny a childhood experience of perhaps a paranormal experience in your childhood, suppressed memories? Who knows? I can't say yes or no, because if I did, I can't remember it. That's the problem. That's the problem with the suppressed memory. If I do have a memory, I can't remember it. It's unfortunate, Michelle. I don't know. No problem, Mystic. I wish there was video. I think there should have been video. Unless, like you said, there was a trail camera. But it looks... Trail cameras, mind, they're usually low down on trees. Like that one... Let's go back to that. Where is it? That there. Right, this is the other thing. And to be honest, it's probably just a hoax by the people who work there. That doesn't look like a trail cam. Because that footage, or camera angle I should say, it looks like it's high up on a post. Like CCTV. It's in the zoo, like they said. So I can't see it just snapping pics. There's likely video in the zoo of one of the zoo people, workers, staff members, that's the word I'm looking for, running around with a jacket on the head. That's what I think. Jane Wood, Dan, this is my third message. If I've missed your message, Jane, I do apologise. I try to catch up as much as I can on comments. So you deny everything today? No, I'm not denying everything, Michelle. I'm just saying I can't remember. So that's all. Memory and denying is two different things. No worries, Paul. Ouija Brothers alive? Yeah, I'm going to stop soon anyway, so everyone go watch Ouija Brothers. I am going to stop soon. Isn't that something on a tree stump? What do you mean? Is that tree stump? Is that what you mean? My trail cam takes a pic and records for 30 seconds. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sure there would be at least some footage of that walking around, surely. Someone said it was a Native American. I mean, it's possible with a headdress, I suppose, but at the end of the day, the same thing. It's just a dude. It's just a dude. I know. Yeah, okay. Jan, welcome. How's it going? Shade is different. So, what's the Discord? Oh, yes. Sorry. Oh God, here we go. Hang on. What is my Discord? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there you go. If I boom like that, I don't. I should be able to. I should be able to do it. Oh my God, I can't get back now. How do I get back? If I go like that. That link there is available for 7 days. Go there, join the Discord, behave. I have mods. There's some here now today. But have fun. And there's believers and skeptics. So always respect people's beliefs. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, at least respect people's beliefs. So have a simple debate, but don't attack anyone, please. I want... My Discord is a safe place. I want it to be. So just have some fun. We'll say this, you giggle every 2 seconds, yeah, weird. I remember you, Michelle. I appreciate it. I remember you. I annoyed you at first with my giggling. It's something I can't help. I do apologise. And I'm glad you finally came around to, like, I just can't help it. It's like a weird tick. But I appreciate it, Michelle. See, I do remember people's comments. People think I don't remember stuff. I remember a lot. I know I always say I can't remember. But when it comes to comments, I remember bloody comments. Even if it's from a year ago or 2 years ago. Some people are saying it's a raccoon on his hind legs. Raccoon on... Right. I can see the raccoon head now. I don't know. How tall can raccoons get? How tall is that fence? The raccoon's like 6 foot high, but isn't he? I don't know. The Skeptic. Hey, Mr. Gray, did you watch the finale of Obi-Wan? And do you think George Lucas was trying to tell the world Bigfoot is real with the creation of Wookiees? First of all, Skeptic, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. And yes, I did watch Obi-Wan. I know... See, I know some people didn't enjoy Obi-Wan. I loved it. I loved it. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan. Tiny fan. Rebel scum. But I loved it. I loved it. I know not everyone loved it. I'm just so happy to see Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan myself. I think he's brilliant. Even in the prequels, which at the time I did like them. But then when you look too deep into the prequels and little young Anakin, he was an annoying little shit. But then you come to love them years down the line. And like with Hayden Christian Smith, is that his name? Hayden Christian? Christian Hayden? Can't remember his name. Anakin. Old Anakin. Teenage Anakin. He was really bloody annoying in Attack of the Clones. But he's redeemed himself. I think he got a lot of shit when he was younger, which was uncalled for. But yes, I did enjoy the Obi-Wan finale. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was bloody brilliant. And yes, some of the writing was really stupid. I will not take away the fact that I can see stupidity in the writing, but I just forget about stuff. Like, when I'm enjoying something, I forget about stupidity. I'm in the moment enjoying it. And yes, I enjoyed it. And yes, Wookiees are Bigfoots. Definitely, 100%. Only seen clips of Star Wars. Jeez, Mark, come on now. Come on now. Gian Darby, you're the greatest. Thanks for teaching me so much. I very much appreciate it. I hope I'm saying your name right, Gian or Genie. I don't know, but I very much appreciate it. And I never started out to do this, so like to teach people how to do stuff. And you know, because I'm not a teacher, I'm the opposite of a teacher. But I do like the fact that some people can learn some stuff from watching my videos. Oh, excuse me. Jane Wood, keep rambling, Dan, as I learn something new every time. Love each other. I appreciate it, Jane. I very much appreciate it. Obi-Wan was great. I loved it. I'm all about Star Wars. Maybe we're milking it now with the Star Wars stuff. I don't care. I'm all about Star Wars. Anything which can take me out of the real world, I love it. And when it comes to Star Wars, I don't care. Like, I loved Solo. I've said it from the day I watched it. I loved Solo. And I can't remember his name, the actor who played the young Han Solo. He got so much unwanted shit. He got so much shit. I think he did a bloody good job. And it's a shame, because I think that came on the heels of The Last Jedi, and everyone was like ragging on Last Jedi. And I think when Solo came out, even before they watched it, they were like, fuck this movie. How dare they? That's the problem. I don't know. Norma, thanks for stopping by. See you later. I just like all Star Wars. I like sci-fi. I like sci-fi. I'm a nerd. I'm proper nerd. I don't know if you've noticed yet. Professor Dan, you're damn right, Jenny. There's more of a Flash Gordon movie. Brilliant film. One of the best soundtracks as well. Brilliant film. And they were on about remaking it a while back. I hope they don't, because the 1970s version is the perfect version. Or are you talking about the 1950s TV series? Right, I'm not going to go much longer. Another 15 minutes maybe. I gotta eat. I'm a hungry boy. Well, right. I'm going to try and catch up. Do you remember what you had for breakfast yesterday? I don't have breakfast. I never eat breakfast. It's weird, I know. But it's like my stomach doesn't wake up until about 11's or midday. So I never have breakfast. I can't remember. No, I can't remember. I probably had sushi, actually. I like sushi. At midday, I'm talking about, not breakfast time. Remember Kayla? I wonder how she's been doing. Well, I haven't covered Franco TV for a while, so I haven't seen Kayla for a while. She was hardcore. She used to come in, and it's fine. I always say you're allowed to defend your favourite person or your favourite channel, or you're allowed to. Crikey, did she go on one after me, because I made a video of Franco TV. It was brilliant. Clusters, I have to go. Thanks for the awesome videos. Please continue the awesome work. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Much love. Well, thank you, Clusters. Thank you for stopping by. I stopped going to the movies years ago. The only time I went was to see the movie It. Which one? The 1991 version with Tim Curry, or the newest one? Which I really liked the first half of the newest one. The second half, I got a bit bored. I did finish the film. I think the first half was better. With the kids. That's the same with the 90s version as well, mind. With Tim Curry. The first half was great. The second half was alright. A bit weird. I've also read the book as well, which is brilliant. It's a part of the book, mind, when I was reading, I thought, that should not be in there. It's really bloody weird. If you've read the book, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention you. But if you've read the book, you know. You know what I'm talking about, because it's bloody weird. It's too weird. But it's a good book. Did you see the Critical Drinkers review of it? What, you mean Obi-Wan? No, I haven't. The only review stuff I ever watch, I'm not against watching other review stuff, but the only review stuff I ever watch is New Rockstars. I really like the way, what's his name, Eric Voss, and I can't remember the other people's names, I do apologise. I can't remember. But I enjoy New Rockstars. I really, usually when I watch like a Star Wars thing or a Marvel thing, I'll watch it and I think, right, I can't wait for New Rockstars to upload their video. All their breakdowns, I love it. Some of my favourite things to do is watch the breakdown videos of something I just watched. Right. I am just going to catch up now and probably not much longer, unfortunately. Both Star Wars versus Star Trek have merits. I agree. They're both great. They're both great. I don't care how much of a nerd you think you are if you watch Star Trek. Star Trek is bloody awesome. I haven't watched the newer stuff, mind, so. Star Wars is a fairy tale. Star Trek is a sci-fi show. Yeah, I'll agree with that. So what they call Star Wars, space opera. That's, yeah, definitely. Star Trek is sci-fi. Definitely. They've got some things right, they got some things wrong, but we get in there. TikTok mystery has another piece of evidence for the board. I think I've missed something. I do apologise. Tim Curry's was on TV. I love Tim Curry's version of it, of Pennywise. He's so good. He's so good. The spider at the end of the film is bloody weird, but that was in the book, but it was way more involved in the book, and it went through like time and space in the book. It was brilliant. It's so weird. Stephen King at his best. What about Cobra Kai? I binged watched the first 2 series and I loved them. Loved them. I have yet to watch the third. I think it's a 4th now. I don't know. It's so good. And what's his name? I'm filming. What's his name? Ralph Macchio? He's 57 years old or 58 now. He looks like he's 22. It's ridiculous. It's so annoying how young he still looks, man. Ralph Macchio, I think he's like 58 years old. 58 years old. He had his bus pass about 10 years ago. It's weird, but he looks like he's 22. Maureen, welcome. I'm not long-ended, but thank you for stopping by. Long at the end of the It book, yeah. Typical Stephen King stuff. Awesome opening and then quickly goes weird and stupid. He does get weird. I mean, that was, I think he wrote It. The Shining. The Shining is one of my favourite books. By the way, if you've seen the films like The Shining, It and what have you, Dreamcatcher, all those, they're really good films, but I guarantee you should read the books. Read the books if you haven't read the books. They're so good. And they give so much more information than the films. They're brilliant. But, like he said, Stephen King gets bloody weird. He gets down dirty weird. So his books is so good. Who's your favourite South Park character? Eric Cartman. No doubt, the worst person in the entire show is the best character. Eric Cartman. Cartman. All day. I love Eric Cartman. He says the things we wish we could say. Stephen King's son Joe is an awesome writer, way better than his dad. I don't know if I've read anything from his son, to be honest with you. I might have, and I didn't know. I don't know. Heavy Spoilers channel. I like the Heavy Spoilers channel. I watch that now and again. Tim Curry is a treasure. I agree, LaBelle. I agree. Tim Curry is one of the reasons I hate clowns. I'm becoming a member today. Oh, thank you, Gian. I very much appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. His daughter in the first series was played by an actor the same age as him in the first Karate Kid. It's crazy, honestly. It blows my mind how young Ralph Macchio still looks. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. And yeah, and like, I remember watching the original Karate Kid as a kid. And then it was only years down the line that I found out that Ralph Macchio in the original Karate Kid, I think he's in the film, he's playing like a 15-year-old or something. He was like 24 years old. Or 25. He just looks young. He naturally looks young. It's ridiculous. I'm fuming. It's good to look younger than your age. I agree. He goes by the name Joe. Oh, Stephen King's son, Joe Hill. Okay, I'll have to look around for his books. I know horror. All his books are number one. Oh right, no horror. Sorry. Tim Curry killed it as the devil in Legend with Tom Cruise back in the day. I loved Legend. I always call it the Tom Cruise kneeling movie. Because I guarantee it. I guarantee you go back and watch Legend. Now, I've seen it quite a few times over the years. You go back and watch Legend and see if Tom Cruise stands up. I guarantee he doesn't. He's constantly crawling or like creeping down on his lower feet. Lower feet. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? He's bending his legs, creeping down. He never stands up straight in that entire film. That's why I call it the Tom Cruise kneeling film. It's brilliant. Nobody can really capture a Stephen King story on film that does the book justice. I agree. As much as I like the films, Dreamcatcher is pretty close, man, I must say. If you've never seen Dreamcatcher, it's with Damian Lewis, one of his first major films. Such a strange film, but it's bloody brilliant. I think that's pretty close to the books, actually. Obviously, again, it doesn't go into the weirdness as much as the books, but it is really good. Dreamcatcher. I think that's pretty close to the books. From what I can remember. It's been a couple of years since I read it. It's really good. Stephen King's books have never been made into a successful movie. This summer's Salem lot is hitting. We shall see. I didn't even know there was a new Salem's Lot out. I remember the old 1970s Salem's Lot scaring the absolute shit out of me as a kid. Oh, that guy in a rocking chair when he's in like a dark room and his wife opens the door and you just see his glowing eyes. I was like, it's scared. Ew, it's giving me goosebumps right now. Scared the crap out of me. K-Moto. Oh, damn it. Skipped. What do you think about skinwalker sightings? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know much about skinwalkers. Are they cryptids? I honestly don't know much about them. I've never really looked too much into them, to be honest with you. Tom Cruise is just short. I mean, he is short, but he does not stand up straight in that entire film. Go watch it, I guarantee you. Drink every time he stands up straight. You'll be sober for the rest of the day. Capture, welcome. I only just noticed you're live. I've only just got the notification. No worries, Capture. I'm just about to end mine, but I will have another one at some point soon. Eric Cartman is my favourite. Yeah, without a doubt. He's the best character. Dreamcatcher was the closest. Yeah, I think it's the closest to any of his books. Obviously, his books are usually about that thick, so you can't put everything in it, but I think Dreamcatcher is the closest. Pet Sematary was a hit movie. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. Well, I think it was a cult hit. The original one I'm talking about. I haven't seen the newest one, but the original one, I think it was a cult hit. I think when it first came out, it was alright. It was only years down the line, as they do. As the cult films always do. They only get popular a couple of years afterwards. Salem's Lot. So bloody scary. Chills brought a video out. I have not watched Chills for a long time. Only when I need a bit of comedy. Right. I left a picture for you in Discord under the part. I will have a look in a bit. I will have a look. Back in our dating days, hubby planned a trip to a cinema. I asked, what were we going to see? He said it was a car movie. I thought Herbie was Christine. Again, another scary film. Christine scared the shit out of me as a kid. I didn't like cars for a while. I have to go. No worries, Jen. Thanks for stopping by. For the love of Scratch. Hi, Dan. Missed the live. We'll have to rewatch. No worries. I am ending soon, but I appreciate it. Doctor Sleep is one of my favourite adaptations. I thought Doctor Sleep was pretty good. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I did enjoy it. Fair play. Right. Anyway, I've really enjoyed tonight. It's been a while since I've done a live. I'm glad we did. I don't think it's a Wolfman. I think it's just a dude with his jacket over his head. Probably one of the zoo staff members. But Shawshank Redemption, Green Mile, brilliant films. But anyway, if I keep on going now, I'm never going to eat. So I gotta go, unfortunately. But my main reason for doing this, hello from Shropshire, Cheryl, was for the counter-argument to the SLS, which I'm going to include in a main video in the next couple of days, because not everyone's going to see this live. But I appreciate everyone stopping by. And I know I always go bloody short notice. I do apologise. I can never plan in advance. One day, soon, likely, the way it's going in work, it might be even sooner. I'm going to try and do this full time. I don't know how yet, but fingers crossed one day. But anyway, thanks to everyone who stopped by. Before you leave, when are you going to do a real walkthrough in real paranormal site in your country? Well, one I have. It's Scare It In. It's in my videos. It was like, what was it, 8 months ago? I went with a paranormal team called Portal Paranormal. They have not put their end of their video up on their channel yet, but hang on, let me link it. They're Welsh boys. I know them. They're good boys. Where are they? Oh no, they're not called Portal Paranormal now. They changed their bloody name. Hang on, let me get the link to their channel. 2 seconds. I can't remember what it's called. What's it called? Maybe it is Portal Paranormal. Portal Paranormal. There's 2 channels called Portal Paranormal. I think that's why they changed it. What the hell were they called? They changed their bloody name, see? So now I can't find them. I'm subbed to them. What the hell were they called? Oh, God. I cannot remember. Bloody hell. Alright, anyway. Sorry, bear with me. I'm determined to find that channel. What were they called? Why did they change their bloody name? Is he near? Probably not. I can't remember what it was called. But anyway, it's probably linked in. Yeah, in fact, it will be linked. I was looking down there. I'm looking at the camera there. It's linked in my Scare It In. Can I find that video at least? My own video. Where is it? Wilderness the Grey. Scare It In. Is it going to come up? Yes, it does. Right, this is my Michelle and anyone else who haven't seen it. This is my when I went along for a paranormal investigation of one of the most haunted pubs in Wales. I didn't see anything, but I really enjoyed it. Or did I? Go watch the video. That's the video right there. No, Space Cat. No, I have not had my Connect, unfortunately. Lily Goldstraw, dear's daughter, welcome. I hope you're good, and thanks for stopping by. Go eat, send later. Love you, silly. No worries, Michelle. I appreciate it, and everyone who's popped it by as well. I always appreciate people coming to my lives because I never give much notice, so I'm always surprised when people turn up. Right, I'm going to stop rambling. But anyway,